Hello, Virgos. Good morning. I do hope this finds you well. I am just working my way through the horoscopes. So, or should I say the star signs? So if you are looking for your rising and moon and all that kind of stuff, then stay tuned because there will be new readings touching down over the next couple of days. I'm going to try and work my way through them as quick as I can. So there isn't anything to download to start off the reading, so we're going to get straight in. If you haven't done already, please like, subscribe and comment throughout the reading. It massively helps me to tune into your energy, and it's a great energy exchange with this content being free. And obviously I have an intention to grow the channel, so it does massively help. And if you want to share the readings with friends, if you think it resonates with them, then that's also great for me as well. So thank you for that. Thank you in advance, should I say. So we're going to start with the AEIOU Oracle. This is a deck that I've designed myself, and you can purchase this from the description box and the bio box and all that kind of stuff. And personal readings are also open. So if you do find that you resonate with my work and you want a clearer message, something that is just for you, because obviously keep in mind that these are general readings. I can't be very specific in these kind of readings. It's general. There could be lots and lots of people watching the same reading, so I do try and keep them not superficial but general, let's say. So if you're looking for a personal reading, then you can also find details about that in the description box. So let's see what we're going to get in for you today then, Virgo. I'm hearing that something is boring. Something is boring. Oh. The cards feel incredibly clunky this morning. Okay, so lots wants to come out. Bear with me just a second. Okay, they're asking me to go here. So this is the other half of the AEIOU Oracle. This is animal totems and alchemy, planets, all that kind of stuff. So apparently you're asking for here. So we shall see what comes out and see if we can get anything a little bit quicker than the gold side. I'm hearing the word hero. Oh. Something is taking its sweet time, Virgo. Maybe that's where the boredom is coming from. Something is taking its sweet time. My belly is starting to rumble as well, so there could be a hunger for something. Maybe it has something to do with this hero. I've got that I need a hero. There we go, finally. So we've got the polar bears. This is one of my favorite cards from the deck. I also have this tattooed on my shin. This is the Queen of Pentacles. That's the kind of energy that this card carries. It's very much about the home, protecting the children, protecting the vulnerable. This could be aspects of self, protecting the vulnerable aspects of self. With this could also mean for someone like there's I'm getting the word challenge as I'm circling on the card. There's a challenge at home, could be. This is the feminine aspects of the root chakra. Let's get into this. There's protecting it's the details of the card are very much about the polar bear being the food, the protection, the home for the cubs. Maybe this is you. Maybe you are the hero to somebody. Okay, whoa, okay. So we've got the High Priestess in reverse, the Strength in reverse, and the Three of Spikes in the reverse. A lot of reversals. So intuition could feel blocked, or you're not seeing something clearly. There could definitely be a feeling of not seeing how powerful you are. And I'm getting a really weird energy from that spikes. I'm going to go straight into cards. Bear with me just a second. Let's go. No, these ones are calling me. Bear with me just a second. Let's get these beautiful cards. Tell me more about the Three of Spikes, please, in the reverse. They're asking me to start there. Okay, so Eight of Swords in the reverse, Knight of Coins in the reverse. Okay, so there could have been a stage very recently where you did actually feel like you were stuck in your head. Maybe feeling quite isolated and alone. And I'm hearing like left out in the cold. I'm getting almost like a fluttery feeling in my chest from that. Just bear with me just a second. I'm just going to read the... That card doesn't feel nice at all. Does not feel nice. I'm feeling quite short of breath. Okay, so there's a letting go, healing, releasing of pain from this being left out in the cold. There was quite a grey time. I feel like this is something that you are coming out of quite recently, because this feeling is like kind of now, almost emerging from something. Tell me about the Strength in reverse, please. Tell me about the Strength in reverse. Give me that again. Clearer message, please. Eight of Cups. Yeah, you're definitely moving away from something. Maybe in the past you didn't feel strong enough. You didn't feel like you had the power. You didn't feel like you could overcome. Tell me about this Strength in reverse, please. They're giving me the word overture. That might mean something to you. Well, you would have definitely felt like you needed a hero in this kind of energy if you felt powerless and left on your own. And this is very, very slow energy. Very slow. Okay, so we've got a King of Cups that's just flown out sideways. I'm hearing that song. It says something like, you're coming in and out of my life. It's like a dance track. And it's, oh God, I can see the video in my mind, and I can hear the song, but it's like my mouth won't, oh God, coming in and out of my life. Oh God, I can't get my mouth around it. That's so bizarre. The energy that I'm getting from this King of Cups coming out sideways is this in and out energy. There's someone who is inconsistency. That's what I'm getting right in the middle of the read, and it leaves you feeling powerless. This could be a feeling also with inside yourself, feeling quite powerful. You know, you've got your emotions in check. And then all of a sudden it's this is like you know, taming your dragon, your emotional mastery. I'm getting really tongue-tied since I've seen that card. Really tongue-tied. Maybe this is you communicating your emotions, communicating what's right for you. With this polar bear card at the top of the reading, protecting the vulnerable, this is, I feel like this could be aspects of yourself, protecting aspects of yourself, having the power to tell people to, you know, step away when they're not treating you correctly. This could definitely have something to do with boundaries. Can I have a clear message? Tell me about the High Priestess in reverse. Tell me about the High Priestess in reverse, please. Very slow energy. Very slow. With Virgos being Earth and Justice in reverse. Okay. Whew. So something was very unfair. And I feel like maybe you didn't see this coming. It could be something to do with maybe you didn't see someone's behavior correctly. You didn't see how unfair this was. And I feel like this is unfair to yourself, like giving too much of yourself. Not sticking up for yourself when you feel like you should have done. Eight of Wands. And there is something is speeding up incredibly quickly, because I feel like maybe now that you see, there's communication coming in very, very quickly, fast action. So something where it's, let me just get some more energy. Tell me more about this eight. Right. There's a lot coming in. Give us something good. Oh, I hope to give you something good. Oh, I might do Libra today. Yeah. Yay. really? Oh, wow. I didn't know you could do. Is it like a fan club thing? I need to get to know how to use YouTube properly. Okay, so we've got the Star in the reverse and we've got the Six of Wands in the reverse. So something that this injustice that you didn't see coming, wasn't in your intuition, has caused some, I'm going to say, like, devastation. You feel like you've lost out on something, lost your way. It's definitely something about like moving forward. Six of Wands for me is about action, about coming home. The Star in the reverse, Three of Coins. I'm just getting that there's maybe people around you, this could have been in the past, that didn't have your best interest at heart. And you have had to move forward, like, I'm just going to march to the beat of my own drum and, you know, leave these people behind, whoever this is, whether this is parents, whether this is, I'm hearing for someone, this could be like an ex and their mum or something like that. Like, it's different for every single person out there. There's no way that I could give it to you as clear as it is for your circumstances. But this is about you moving forward, you know. I'm really getting tongue-tied. That King of Cups that came out has really, like, I feel like I'm almost holding back from what I'm saying. Maybe this is not speaking your truth in fear of someone coming in and out of your life, like almost being rejected or abandoned because of your truth, maybe giving someone a clear boundary. You don't want them to leave. Five of Cups. Yeah, you don't want them to leave. You don't want to be left on your own. Yeah. So we're on the money. I'm just seeing this hand like coming out of the sea, like somebody holding on to you, or you holding on to somebody who is, I'm hearing the word murky, not clear. King of Swords, this is coming out in the upright. This is finding power in your truth. The Griffin is a very powerful mythical creature, and it's made up of the eagle, the lion, and I think parts of human, I think. And there's something about your truth that you're holding on to with, or that you're, oh God, if I could get my words out. I feel really blocked there. I don't know whether this is you or someone that you're dealing with, but definitely a feeling of not being able to get my words out. Can you tell me more about the King of Swords, please? It's like putting your truth first. What's this? Ten of Swords. The betrayal, you may have been betrayed in the past for this. and someone has cut you off. And left you almost like drowning in emotions, or left you feeling very emotional. I feel there's definitely this emotional tide that's happening, the Lovers. So this is a choice, a bond. The Lovers doesn't necessarily have to mean romantic partners. It can be like a bond between parent and child, could be friends. It doesn't have to necessarily mean romance, but this is two people seeing eye to eye. That's what I'm getting from that Lovers card, a choice in seeing eye to eye, understanding each other. And I feel like someone didn't want to understand you. Instead, they cut you off. They didn't hear what you had to say. This could be something that came up in childhood. It's like your truth wasn't honoured. That's the word I was looking for. Honoured. My God, we finally got there. Your truth may not have been honoured, and this is something that you may be understanding. You know, maybe in a time in your life where you felt quite vulnerable and you needed support and you needed help. Maybe there wasn't anybody there. 7 of Wands in the reverse. There wasn't anybody protecting you. There wasn't anybody fighting your corner. Seven of Cups, 7-7. Getting so many different things from that card. It's really, it's really quite hard to do general readings sometimes, because picking up on so many different timelines and so many different storylines, it can get quite complicated on how to make them general. There could have been a time in your life, and this could have come around again recently for you, where you felt like you needed like a wish granted, like a time where you really had to almost like pray for support or help or just something to happen, something to change. I'm getting such a 10 of Wands. Tell me about this 10 of Wands, please. This could feel like a really confusing time for you. Like the energy that I'm picking, like my tummy is rumbling so hard right now. This could feel quite a confusing time for you at the moment, because you may have lots of different options in front of you, and it's a burden that needs to be put down. It's becoming a burden that there's so many options. The Sun. So this is Leo season. This is now. This is something that needs to be, you know, had a look at now. It's coming up for clearing now. The sun is all about healing, new life. I'm seeing on the bottom of the deck the 10 of coins, this ultimate happiness. I fit from the 7 of cups. I'm getting like, what do you really want? Like, what do you really want? 5 of swords. There's this feeling. What am I getting from that? This is a challenge. This is a challenge, like for your mind. This is a challenge. Having to really, Knight of Wands, sideways. Like what to go for, what to decide on, and take action on, what to be passionate about. There's something that they keep asking me. Let me see if I can just channel into this. I do apologize if this is a bit slow on the uptake. It's such a hard my throat chakra is literally like the only thing that I'm getting is this diversion, being diverted away by this in out energy. It's keeping you diverted from the thing that you actually want, from this wish, these wishes, these things that you want. I'm just seeing, I really can't get my words out. This is mad. I don't think I've ever had a reading where I struggled this much to talk. If this is your energy, I'm, you know, to speak what's on your mind and to not be shut down must be such a big thing for you. There's a difference of opinion here. Difference of opinion. Light has been shone on, right. I'm just going to leave them for a second because we're going to go to the ancestors because they always give a nice clear message. Give us some insight, ancestors, please. Nice clear message. Let's not mess about. I do appreciate if we can get a nice clear message just to bring some clarity. And they all fall out. Right. Okay. Please, can we have a nice clear message? Right. Okay. I feel like, because we've got loss in the reverse, we've got memory in the reverse, okay? I feel like the healing for you that could be coming up at this time is around bringing back the things into your life that you feel that you have lost. Something that you may have missed out on. There could be some bad memories here. There could be some really bad memories here that have made you maybe lose your confidence. Maybe made you feel quite unsafe. But there's light at the end of the tunnel, and there are gifts to be had from moving forward. I'm getting leaving the past behind. A reconciliation. So a reconciliation is on the cards for you. So something that was lost is very much coming back. This could be your voice. With the sun just touching these two cards, I feel like there's a lot of healing. A lot of healing that is imminent. A lot of healing. This coming back together, I feel like is going to give you strength, clarity, and it definitely has something to do with this injustice. What's that? Protection. There you go. Protection. Protecting yourself. Those two cards basically say the same thing. This card is about protecting your ancestors. They're there with you, protecting you. Do we want any more? What are we on? It's already a long reading. Wow, it went took so long to get into. Can we have some energy to help Virgo? Can we have some energy to help Virgo, please? Can we have some energy to help Virgo, please? There's something about ending the conflict, whatever conflict that you're in at the moment. These bad memories from the past are causing sorrow. There's some work to do in regards to healing this conflict. And I feel like this is within you. This being left out in the cold. Not seeing eye to eye. It's like almost like you've had to agree with stuff that wasn't for you. Honestly, getting so tongue-tied. Can we just have a just what's the conflict, please? Give me some So the Page of Wands in the reverse is, I'm hearing like stolen moments. Four of Swords. Coming out of rest, coming out of meditation. I feel like the conflict that's happening is you wanting to come out of yourself almost. But there's also this, I've like missed my opportunity. It's not missed opportunity though. It's almost like, oh God, it's honestly, I'm getting so frustrated not being able to get my words out. This must be such a big thing for the people viewing this at the moment. I think maybe that's the strongest message that I can give you, is the fact that I'm just not able to even get my words out. Tell me about this Page of Wands, please. Can I have more energy on the Page of Wands? Show me the Page of Wands. It's like a lack of curiosity, a lack of play, freedom. Wow, okay. Chariot in the reverse and the Fool in the reverse. Okay. So this conflict, this not being able to speak up for yourself, I'm getting it now. We're finally getting there. Thank God. This lack of curiosity, this lack of like a child's mind, this lack of play, this lack of freedom is stopping you from moving forward, stopping things from moving forward and stopping new beginnings for you. Because of this, having to protect oneself. Always feeling like you need to protect yourself. Ace of Wands, but a new divine spark is here, okay? So with this Four of Swords, I was trying to get out of my face that there's a want to get out of yourself. Like I'm almost like I am sick of feeling like this, or I'm sick of not being able to do the things that I want to do, or speak my mind, or challenge anything, or, you know, like I'm just sick of keeping quiet. That's what I'm getting from that card. And then we had the Ace of Wands, which is divine spark, forward energy. Like I've got it, like a eureka moment. I've got it. Thank God for that. You're lighting a torch to something. Literally, the energy has completely changed now. I'm like, right, go. So I can't even tell you how hard that reading was to get out of my face. That was really, really hard. I've never had a reading like that. Like almost like my words wouldn't actually exit my face. They're just getting trapped in my mouth, in my throat. But there is a eureka moment. I'm just going to do that again because it's too many. Can we have more about the Ace of Wands, please? Judgment. You're calling time. You're blowing the trumpet. You're saying, fuck this shit. I'm hearing the, you know, the bugle that they play at wartime. Like, fuck you. That's this is how my guides communicate with me. That's all I can say. That I don't have any control over what happens. But they're calling judgment. It's like, I'm done now. I'm really done. We're over it. We have to let it go now. From the card, you can see the graveyard, and there's going to be this old attachments, old, you know, like people that you may have to cut off because they don't treat you very well. They're gonna like reach out like, oh, can you just talk to me a bit more? Or like, oh, can you just lend me some money? You know, like there's going to be people reaching out from you saying no, from you putting up a boundary. That's what's going to happen. Like, be prepared for it. There you go. Lovers again. You're going to create a completely different choice system for you. You're going to be able to create a completely different choice system for you, right? The lovers you've had twice in your reading, okay? And this is someone seeing eye to eye, but you can see from the card that at the moment they're not paying any attention to, oh God, they're not paying any attention to each other. She's looking down, listening to her music. He's on his phone. Like, nobody's paying any attention to each other. There's no connection. When you speak your mind and when you challenge, you're going to be able to make better connections, because the people that are around you are going to know the real you rather than the you that you have to protect all the time. And you're going to be able to find people that you can be more vulnerable with, and you don't have to hide aspects of yourself. And that's how you get into more intimate connections. Now, there doesn't have to be a romantic relationship. It's just relationships as a whole. It's choices. So with this card that was confusing the absolute hell out of me, this is probably how you're feeling. I'm not speaking up for what I want. So, you know, there's too many different options because I'm having to please that person and that person and that person and that person and that person. And like, you're not clarifying the things that you want. Yeah. Like, not, and this is unjust. It's not fair because you're having to do all this stuff for everybody else. And it's you that's feeling like left out. It's you feeling like, you know, I don't have what I need. I don't have the intimate relationships, you know, like this is coming up for healing. And also with this, you march into your own drum. Like, let these uglies get on with it. Let these people who don't like you in your truth, let them continue. And you march to the beat of your own drum. This is going to feel difficult. It is absolutely going to feel difficult. Like, it's not going to be like, with how hard this reading has been to get out of my face, you speaking your truth and you showing up for yourself and you being able to protect. That is the main thing. These top of your reading, protect your heart, protect your dreams, your aspirations. I'm just trying to think of that word that came through. The overture. I don't know what that means, but go look up that, an overture. I do hope that that is a little bit more helpful. That was such a hard reading, Virgo. I would definitely suggest that you have a look at your sun, moon, and rising, and any other readings that resonate with you. They will be along shortly. I'm going to try and get them out over the next few days. But for now, I'm going to get you a oracle. So we've got the White Witch, be the light. There you go. And then we've got Animal Guardian, trust your instincts. So those are very apt for this reading. That was really hard. That was really hard, Virgo. I do hope that reading was helpful. I do apologize for how long it took. Sometimes it is like that. Trying to read does take a little while to get into the energy, but that for me is all part of the process, is me having to articulate the energy and what I'm feeling in my body. And I just felt so suppressed, literally, like the words couldn't even form it in my mouth. I could hear it and feel it up here, and it was doing all the feels in my body, but I physically could not get the words out. So I don't know whether that relates to you and how you're feeling at the moment, but the advice is definitely to go your own way. And until next time, Virgo, I wish you all the happiness in the world. I hope that you have a wonderful weekend, and I do hope to read for you again soon. I'm going to crack on with the rest of the readings. And if you haven't done already, I would love for you to like, subscribe, and comment. It massively helps the channel, and it does absolutely give me a clearer channel with you and give you a clearer message. So yes, thank you very much, and I'll see you again soon.